And we have more information about Chapter 1160, comments, and additional, very important spoilers. Let's go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Nerd Information channel. Here we dive deep into the world of One Piece, always bringing analyses, theories, and of course, the hottest spoilers as soon as they drop. And today, my friends, it's a big day. We're going to talk about Chapter 1160 of One Piece, a chapter that promises to shake not only the story, but also the hearts of fans. So, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because that helps the channel grow a lot. Make sure you won't miss any new content. Ready? Let's get into it. After the intro, the title of the chapter, the title is simply The God Valley Incident. Just that name alone gives chills to any One Piece fan. Oda is not skipping this event, and that raises a question. Will he show everything? Will we have several chapters covering this historic moment? Or will it be something short and straight, to the point? What we do know is that this is one of the most anticipated flashbacks in the entire story. A true turning point, important clarification before we get into the details. I want to bring an essential correction. When the members of the Davy clan were introduced in God Valley, a Tenryubito in the audience said, "You are Buccaneers too." In other words, it is not 100% confirmed that all members of the Davy clan are Buccaneers. Some may be, and others may not. This is very important, because it changes the way we understand their lineage and their possible connection. Two figures like Blackbeard, the Buccaneer connection of the Davy family really is Buccaneer. That reinforces an old theory that Blackbeard might be a descendant of Buccaneers. And here comes the historical part. The Buccaneers appeared in the 17th century in the Caribbean. At first, they were just hunters of cattle and wild pigs in Hispaniola. The name comes from bucan, the wooden grill used to smoke meat, but over time, they began attacking Spanish ships. They became independent pirates. In other words, the Buccaneers were the seed of Caribbean piracy. They paved the way for the golden age of piracy. The historical Blackbeard. And what does this have to do with the real Blackbeard? The real Edward Teach, known as Blackbeard, lived in the early 18th century. He wasn't exactly a pure buccaneer, but he inherited the world that they had created. Many Buccaneers evolved into high-level pirates, and Teach sailed the exact same waters, the Bahamas, Tortuga, and the American coast. So, if Oda follows this logic, maybe Davy Jones in One Piece is also not a pure buccaneer. He could be a mix with another race, or even a hybrid carrying different traits. And that would explain why Oda's design for Davy Jones is so far from what we imagine of a classic buccaneer. Perhaps he showed us a future, decayed version of the character, a Davy Jones who went wrong, a defeated man with a worn-out appearance, without the grandeur we expected. Additional spoilers. Now let's move to the spoilers that really hit hard. We are going to see the face of Marshall D. Teach's mother, and according to the leakers, she is incredibly beautiful. This even contradicts some old conceptual art that Oda had drawn before. And then comes a big question. If Oda is showing U.S. Blackbeard's mother, why is he still refusing to reveal the face of the mother of the twins Shanks and Shamrock? That mystery just gets bigger. Dragon and the twins according to spoilers. The mother of Shanks and Shamrock asked Dragon to save the twins, and at the end of the chapter, Dragon succeeds, but if he managed to save them, why did Shamrock still end up with Garling? That detail leaves us with a lot of questions. And about their mother. Let me reinforce, Oda simply does not show her face. Why? Could there be a massive secret behind this woman? Could she be directly connected to the Void Century, or even to Aimusama? Young Dragon, another shocking point. Dragon, at 17 years old, is going to shoot a Tenryubito in order to save Humor. That is huge. Just like Luffy, he also faced the oppression of the world very early in life. It's almost like a family legacy. The human hunt. No, brace yourselves. According to leaks, the human hunt will be brutal, heartbreaking. Even we will see Summers using his devil fruit to massacre children. And yes, he already had the fruit at that time. This chapter is going to push the hatred toward the Holy Knights to a whole new level. The audience will feel pure anger. Gunko and the Holy Knights. Another detail. Gunko was not yet a Holy Knight at that time. She was sent as support to observe and control the situation if necessary. So, maybe she was actually the eyes of Aimusama in God Valley, an infiltrated agent, watching everything closely. Closing, and that's it, everyone. These were the complimentary spoilers of Chapter 1160 of One Piece. On Wednesday, we'll have the complete summary. On Thursday, the scans will be available, and on Sunday, the official release. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. This is Nerd Information, always bringing quality content to you. Until next time, and thanks.